Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mechanical Keyboard Group by News. Let's see, quite a few people on already. Sean Bowler just wanted to say thank you so much for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs. One to Jomi Carlos, one to Rucker, Delacass, Funk Session, and Keeb Noob. If you guys get the chance, make sure you tell Sean Bowler thank you. Thank you very much. Also want to take a few moments to thank everyone who subscribed and followed while I was not streaming. I see an Aston Lee, Colin Brams, Diogo Afonso, Naren Akurati, Stan Echave, Indra, Polar, Joseph, George, Jonathan. Geez, thanks guys. Thank you so much. Let's say, as some of you already know, you were executing the drink command. Well, here, let me update this drink command right now. Let's see, where'd I put it? Where is that drink command? Actually, here, I'm gonna show you guys. Kudos to anyone who can guess what it is while I update. What is this? Can anyone guess what it is without seeing it from the side? Let's see, a better player says Tai T, Static H says Lassie. Let's see. Iced coffee, sugarcane juice, Thai milk tea. Retro Maple says milk tea. All of you guys are around like the same bandwidth here. So here, let's show it from the side, then you'll know for sure. And I'm gonna update the command right there. Here we go. All right, I just updated the command. And yeah, this is Thai tea. This is Thai tea. One of our favorite Thai restaurants was doing a special. So this is like a 32 ounce. This is a 32 ounce cup of Thai tea. I was quite surprised because they normally sell these in like 16 or smaller. Retro Maple says Thai tea, let's go. Thai tea at night. Yeah, I am not affected by tea at night apparently. Well, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not my favorite Thai tea around here, but yeah. My favorite Thai tea is actually from a restaurant called Isarn here in... There's one in Linwood and there's one in Kirkland. A better player says, man, yeah, that's a super good deal. American size small. No, yeah, let's see. Let's see, hopefully I won't finish it before the middle of the stream, right? Alright, let's see, what playlist do I want tonight? Let's do this one. Is it playing? Yep, it's playing. There we go. There we go. I see a couple more people joining in. Thicky Jimmy, Dub Sedan, Chihu, Meg SGG, Mac, Alan. Thanks guys for joining in. Alright, today's gonna be a busy night simply because, you know, at the end of the month, at the end of every month, there's so many things ending. But next week is gonna be pretty busy too because so many things are starting. Well, let's see. Let me do a quick count. How many ending items? Just key sets alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 key sets ending tonight. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here, let's get this all set up for everyone to see. And... nope, that is not the one I want. Here we go. Boom. There we go, there we go. Sir Bumbus says, nah, you already know I gotta retake the spot. What? Dude! Dude, thank you. Thank you so very much, Mr. Sir Bumbus, gifting 6 Tier 1 subs to June, Zabobus, Chihu, Blabcat, I'm Crapbag, and Jake6353. Congratulations. My wife just notified me she wants a drink of my Thai tea, so here. Here, have a drink. Don't drink too much. Okay, thank you. Delicious. Delicious. We were supposed to like share this because it's so big, but you know. Alright folks, let's say, how should we start this off? Oh yeah, if you guys are new to this stream, I basically do this every Sunday evening, 7:30 p.m. I like to cover ending group buys first, followed by starting group buys, and as usual, there are way too many things in our community to actually cover, and I don't have time to look for all of them, and I definitely missed a few, so at the very end, I have you guys help me out. You guys help me out right here. Alright. Without further ado, our very first group buy is actually ending tonight in a matter of 4 hours, I believe. Here. This very first one, very first one is Cat LALA. Cat LALA retailing on Kono store for a base set of 60 bucks. You've got your dark set, you've got your light set, and as usual with all cat key sets, there are so many kits, all of these averaging about 50 bucks or less. Look at all that. Look at all that. Here. Like someone was saying that I needed to show more of the renders, so here we go. Let's show more of these renders. That Cat LALA. Like from the way that these renders are made, they almost look SA. There we go. Let's see, OZ says Cat LALA, sponsored by My Little Pony. Reminds you of a song from a kids show where the only word is Lala. Well, Nbessa, if you record yourself singing it one day, I will play it on stream. But yeah, this is Cat LALA. As you guys can see, there are multiple variations of the base kit, both alphas and modifiers, and you can see all of them here. They've got alternate kits, all that good stuff. I currently only have one cat set. I will probably one day grab even more, but so far I have not seen a cat set that I just really had to buy. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see, but as I said, this set expires tonight. You guys have only a few hours left. It is currently 7:42 p.m. here on the West Coast. So yeah, it's about 4 hours and 15 minutes left. Please click. Dickie Jimmy says, not a fan of the novelties. Oh yeah, I need to show those novelties really quick. Look at that. This is actually a set inspired by LALA Land. You know, they can't exactly call it out right in the title, but yeah, this is inspired by LALA Land. Out of all these novelties, I think the only one I would really like is the piano. Let's see, MTV Eng says, how you doing, Merlin? Appreciate your YouTube tutorials on VIA and QMK. I am glad that you find those useful. Alright. Next set that is ending is, you've got a couple more days. This next set is ending on October 30th. And it's showing up all the way on Novelkeys. Novelkeys is running GMK Space Cadet 2. This is a GMK set. So the base kit's gonna be around 120 bucks. You also have alternate base kits, such as the blue base kit for also 125 bucks. You got True Cadet, you've got a 40s, you've got Icons, and you've got International. Let's see, this group buy runs until October 30th, and keycaps are expected to be shipping in June 2021. I did hear that GMK is getting a bunch of new machines. I think it was 7, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully things will get faster for them, but even this estimate right here, I'm gonna tell people that, you know, add an extra month or 2 to that. But yeah, June 2021, almost an entire year. Let's take a look at a few of these renders. I'm gonna have to say that Space Cadet is actually one of my favorite sets, and I've been waiting for a while for this, but I can really only buy like one key set a quarter, you know? And we'll talk about the set that I'm gonna get, because the set that I'm gonna get is actually expiring this week as well. Here we go, here we go. If I were to buy this, I would actually stick with the regular classic base kit. It would be cool if... Let's see, did they have gray modifiers anywhere? Because gray modifiers would look cool as well. Dick Jimmy says, I need a cat Space Cadet round 2. Earth Sojourner says, I'm guessing that color matching is the bottleneck for GMK. Maybe. I'm not very in tune with the whole keycap manufacturing process. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this set, this kit ends on October 30th. So you guys have a few more days. Let's see, is that the right link? Yes, that is the right link. Please kindly click on that link before the 30th to purchase your kit. Of course, that's only if you're in the United States. There are other vendors that sell this as well. Next one up that's expiring is GMK Grand Prix. This is the set that I'm getting. This is the set that I'm getting. As much as I liked other key sets that have run this month, as much as I like Space Cadet, this is probably the set that I'm going for, just because, you know, I just like the contrast between these two. This lightish greenish yellow, this neon greenish yellow just looks really good in the render. So I'm really hoping that they're going to be pretty much identical when it comes to the real thing. But yeah, base kit, oops, that's not the base kit. Base kit is 125 bucks, similar pricing to GMK Space Cadet. Add-on is 35, 40s are 55, Space, and Novelty. Check out this Novelty kit. Pretty cool. I will have to say it's getting somewhat similar to GMK Redline, which we'll talk about in a bit as well. But check that out. You've got a clutch key, you've got brake, you've got a helmet right here, speedometer, trophy, all that stuff. Let's see, what else can I say about this? This one's also expiring on the 30th, and it's just... These keycaps are set to be shipped out in May 2021. That's interesting. That's what? What was Space Cadet? Space Cadet was June. Okay. So it's gonna be earlier than Space Cadet. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Here, let's take a look at a few more of these renders right here. This is the board that got me. This is the board. So I'm gonna put this key set on one of my gray boards. Oh, look at that. On a polycarb board. Let's see, what are the Rama caps? These Rama caps, yep. Rama caps right there. The red looks really good too. Since this is Novelkeys, I would have liked to see some of these kits rendered on his NK65 series. Oh yeah, maybe one of these days. Like, I think this set should have been rendered on his Bloomin' NK65. But maybe for next time. So as usual, if you guys are interested, you have until October 30th to make your purchase at that link. Next up, the next key set that is ending is also on Novelkeys, and thankfully it's not on the 30th, but it's the next day, October 31st. This is GMK Mudbeam. Xbash says, what kit are you buying? I'm probably just buying like the base kit and the novelties. Yo, this one, GMK Mudbeam, a very yellow set, and as some of you know, I really like the color yellow, so it was really hard to decide between these three. Like, I like them all. If I actually had all the money in the world, I'd definitely buy all three. So like and subscribe and tip me all you want. No, I'm kidding, completely kidding, but if you guys are so inclined. Alright, so yeah, GMK Mudbeam base kit, it's 135. This is the most expensive GMK set on Novelkeys right now. 135 for a base kit. 65 for extension. Novelty is 65. Oh, that's interesting. He has a kit just for the for Super Duper. that's pretty cool. Dupont, thank you. You are helping me reach my goal of being able to buy all 3 kits. I have to buy all 3 kits before the... When did I say they were expiring? The 30th. The 30th and the 31st. Thinky Jimmy says GMK Gold Digger. Ooh. Alright, but as I was saying, Super is 25, Functional is 45, and Space is 42. Let's take a look at some of these renders again. Let's see, that is a Yellow Satisfaction 75, which I don't think exists? Is there such thing as a Yellow Satisfaction 75? I don't think that's present in R1 or in R2. Let's see. There we go. I think this set looks really good on a beige board like this. Beige and a darker colored board. I think if you put it on a yellow board, it might be a little too much. June says it doesn't exist, but it would be nice. Yeah, I could see it. X-Bash says, really like this set, but no money. I know, man. That's the biggest problem in our community. So many sets, not enough money. Kajata loves Mudbeam, and the Bad Star 4 subscribed at tier 1. Thank you so much. Let's see, Chihu says, do you think this would pair up well with the NK65 Smoke? So the smoke is gonna be like grayish, clearish. Based on what I'm seeing on this render, I'd say yes. Looks similar to Serica? No, I don't think it's the same yellow as Serica. Here we go. I like it. As I said, if I had all the money, I'd probably buy this too. And it looks like I was wrong. It's not the 31st, it's actually the 30th as well. And keycaps are set to be shipped out in May. So both Grand Prix and Mudbeam are shipping out in May, but Space Cadet is shipping out in June. But all of them are expiring on the same day. Oh man. You know, I kind of wish Novelkeys should have like spaced out all of the expirations, because at this point you'd be spending upwards of $400 plus shipping if you wanted to buy all 3 of these. Whew. But anyway, if you guys are interested, please click that link which I just posted in chat before the 30th. Kajata says smaller runs make sense. Let's see, Technical Code says I like this on U80 Soya. Probably. Alright, what's next on my list? Okay, are we done with GMK? No, we're not. But let's take a quick break, because I am trying to do this in chronological order based on stuff that is expiring. Next up is October 31st. A set expiring on October 31st and in SA Profile. This one is SA... I keep getting the dates mixed up. It's not 31st. It's also the 30th, but this is SA Nightlight. Check it out. SA Nightlight on Kono Store. Alan Gonzaldic says hydrate. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know why it's not loading properly. Oh well. But here we go. Base set goes for 90 bucks. And what does the base set cover? That is a good question. Base set. There we go. Base set covers typically looks like it's just your standard TKL. And by standard, I really do mean standard. Look, you've got 1.25U mods to the left and right of spacebar, you've got stepped caps lock, and you've got a smaller shift. Yeah, that's as standard as you can get. Sir Bumbus redeemed Hydrate as well. Alright, thank you. Yeah, here we go. Base set, you get all this for 90 bucks. If you want a numpad, that's 30. But for most people who have like 65% or 75%, you're gonna have to buy this $40 alternative kit as well. There we go. Now it loaded. Great. Like, I like the colors a lot. Really like the colors. Ortho goes for about 50. Novelties go for 28. ISO goes for 12. Spacebars go for 27. Desmats are currently $16.99. You can get a Silver Moon Novelty and a Cobalt Moon, both for about 42 bucks. They're very cool, very cool. I actually like this dust mat. Come on, Kona Store load. Well, it's not loading as fast as I want it to. The mat is sick. Okay, it's not loading. What's wrong with Kono? Here we go. Let's look at a few more vendors here. Like, to be honest, if you were in the recent Cat or SA Mizu group buy, this is gonna look very similar, just based on the renders alone. Like, look at that. If I were to just take a glance at this right now, like this one, okay, please load, please load. There we go. If I just took a glance at this, I would think, oh, that's Mizu. There we go, on one of Jay's boards right here. Jomi says, I really like the Moon Novelty. It's one of Jay's boards right here. I guess it depends on different lighting, because right now, on this particular render, I know that that blue is a different shade of blue than the Mizu blue. But these alphas look awfully close, and Ainigiki, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right, agrees with me on that. Right, Novelty, Cobalt Moon. Look at all that. Cool, cool, cool. Because lots of things are expiring on the 30th. If you guys are interested, hit up that link, Kono Store, before October 30th. While we are on the subject of SA, let's talk about another SA set right here. This one is unlike any SA set you have seen before. In fact, some would call it a meme. I present to you SA Biso. This one's actually expiring on the 31st, but check this out. For $99.99, basically 100 bucks, you get this. And from the looks of it, this is the only kit available. You've got TKL support with the Sangan bottom row and standard bottom row support. You've got split right shift, stepped caps lock. What else? Split backspace. But other than that, it's a very sparse kit. Very sparse kit. This one named SA Timid SA or SA Biso. Let's look at some of these renders here. Ooh. So I'm just gonna say this. I don't really like how it looks, but I think it's a meme kit, you know? It's a meme kit, like this one. If you're looking at it up close, it's hard to see that it's a face, okay? Like you need to lean back a bit here before you're like, ah, yes, that's definitely a face. When you take Don't Let Your Dreams Be Memes too seriously. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. Oh, he says, when I first saw it, I laughed, but the more I look at it, the more I like it. Yeah, face is very hard to see. I agree. Here, like, look. The way you'll see the face, like right now as is, you can't see it. But if you look at this guy right here, I'm talking about the second thumbnail from the left. Top row. In here, you can actually see the face. You can even kind of see it here. But once you zoom in, that's when it's harder to see. Squint your eyes and you see the face clearly. Yeah, I guess that's another way. Another way to do it. It's cute. I'll give it that, but I probably like $100, right? $100 is $25 shy of GMK Grand Prix, so I probably would not buy this set. Alright, but if you do find this cute and do have the extra $100 to burn, please click the link I just posted in chat before October 31st. Alright, let's see. While we are not doing any more GMK, let's move on to another SA set. Actually, no, let's just go in order. Let's actually do another GMK set. Here we go. This is also on TX keyboards. GMK Demon Sword. Check this out. For the base kit, $135. You got $75 for alternative alphas. You have a Hulk kit, which is the space bars for $35. Novelties for $45. 40s for $45. Got your Rama cap for about $56. And 2 desk mats available for $17 and $17. I really like the ship one, to be honest. That looks really pretty. Anime warships theme. Yeah, pretty much. You know, when I first saw this set, I actually thought it was a rerun of what's that set? I think it originally came out as DSA Navy, DSA Royal Navy. You know? Let's see. Himari says, if I dab on stream, I'll buy this kit right now. I'm not sure if I'd force that on you. The Batar says, are we allowed to share links? Only at the end of the stream, and only if you DM me those links. Yeah, this one definitely looks like a GMK version of Navy, of like DSA Navy. But I like it. The red alphas look great. You think so? I'm not too big a fan of the red alphas. I'm more of a lighter colored alphas guy. This looks great. This looks absolutely beautiful. Looks very good. Let's see. Here we go. This is a render with your red alphas. Right there. Yeah, I feel like the red alphas make it look... I know, I think it gets too busy when the alphas are red. Like... Okay, I think this might have worked if it wasn't just alphas, you know? Like, if they had extended the red... Oh, no, wait, it's there. It's just that the renders didn't have it, but the red alphas also had the red function keys. It's just not here. Dupont says it's too MAGA for me. Especially during election time, right? Oh my word. Look at all this. Let's go look at those novelties. Not bad. I like them. I like the colorway. I'd buy. But as I said earlier, my set for this quarter is GMK Grand Prix. GMK Grand Prix. So yeah, if you guys have time, if you guys have money, make sure you click on this link and make your purchase before October 31st. Right, next up, we are drifting back away from GMK and into cat territory. This one is Cat Refined, also on TX keyboards. Check it out. As I said earlier, cat sets always have so many different kits. And this is also true with Cat Refined, as you can see. It's split up into alphas. Everything's like $50 or less. But to actually get one that would cover maybe like your TKL, you're probably still around the $100 category. Like for example, let's do the math here. Alpha is 42, and you want mods for 38. Okay, so that's what? That's like 80 bucks at this point. Oh, and yes, Cat Refined allows you to do either white on black or black on white. DJ's the Poop Scooper says it's 80 for a TKL. Yep, 80 for a TKL. 80 for 60%, is it? Oh, you're right. You're right. No? TKL's in there too. TKL's in there too. Oh, you're right. Wait. There is no F-row. Ah, okay. Never mind. There we go. F-row is 14 bucks. There we go. So yeah, it's still about 100 bucks there. Numpad is 20. All that good stuff. Let's take a closer look at some of these renders here. Oh, it's mainly renders of the key set, but not necessarily the keyboards. But here, look. This render is just absolutely gorgeous. That looks beautiful. Looks really good. Let's see. What's the other one? Here we go. Look at that. That is just so pretty. Cat Refined is definitely a set you guys should look into if you're into black and white sets. You can also do white with black mods. Yeah, it looks so good. Looks really good. I am very interested to see how this turns out once it gets into customers' hands. But yeah, this set expires on October 31st and 28 weeks after full payment to Creative. There you go. If you guys are interested and would like to purchase this key set, click on that link I just put in chat before the 31st. Alright, I think this might be the last key set, but here we go. The last key set that is expiring this week of October 25th, is all the way on drop. It's actually a pre-order of Tom Berry's SA Carbon. Here we go. SA Carbon. SA Carbon was actually the very first SA set that I purchased. I think I've told this story before, but I bought it and I put it on one of my very first hot swap boards. I think it was called like a Zutre CIY. And since this was my very first SA set, I was just experimenting with it. So I typed on it for like a week or something. Quickly realized that as beautiful as I found SA to be, I just couldn't type on it for like 8 hours straight, right? So I turned around and I sold SA Carbon for a whopping, like, I had the base kit, I had extension, and I had novelties. I sold all that for a whopping $135. Yeah. Should have sold it for more, but 135 seemed like, you know, seemed like a good deal to me at the time. But yeah, alphas for this go for 45, 40% goes for 55, spacebar kits go for 10, 7U spacebars also 10, alphas 45, beige spacebar keys are 12, bone modifiers kit 95 bucks. There we go. What else? Bones numpad kits 35 bucks. So many extra kits goes for 25. Cool. Here, any more renders of an actual board? Not seeing any more renders. It's all just pictures of the key set. There we go. Renders of a board. There we go, yep. Still looks as good as I remember it to be, but I think when I first bought Carbon, it didn't have this kit with it. Like going back, I probably would have chosen this over what I chose. All right. Well, if you guys are interested in SA Carbon, definitely hit this up. Hit this up before October 31st. All right. How many key sets was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay. 9 key sets. Just as a quick recap, that was LALA, GMK Space Cadet, GMK Grand Prix, GMK Mudbeam, SA Nightlight, SA Biso, GMK Demon Sword, Cat Refined, and SA Carbon. Out of these 9 key sets, what is everyone most interested in, or what have you already purchased? I'd like to know. Meanwhile, let's see who else has followed. I see a Champy, Fat Dogs, Torty Bonos. Thanks for following, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Centario says, so many. Wow, yeah, I know. 9 key sets expiring just this week alone. Rice SB says GMK Demon Sword. Gavin Go says Cat Refined, Space Cadet, Cat Refined. Scott Water says already bought a lot of Cat Refined. Ozzy likes Mudbeam, Refined, Space Cadet, Cat Refined. Refined seems to be the most popular one this week. Hawk80 says Grand Prix. Yeah! I like Grand Prix. Bad Star says Rainy Day. Fortunately, that's not expiring this week. Zark says I can't afford key sets nowadays. I feel you, man. Well, at least you are getting a nice house. Alan says Redeemed Hydrate. Here we go. Jay says Demon Sword, Cat Refined, and Space Cadet. Cat Refined looks really quick, or really clean, I mean. Wanted Cat Refined, but not confident in QC. Refined is classic, but Grand Prix is pretty unique. Demon Sword. Yeah, wow, yeah, I think the most popular set this week, at least with you guys, was Cat Refined. Cat Refined, and I saw a few GMK Demon Swords right there. But no one said GMK Mudbeam. No one said Mudbeam or Cat LALA. Zark spent way too much designing the gin. Ah, I see. Oh my gosh. Alright. Oh, 303 Ends says, I'm in for Mudbeam. There we go, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. Bryce SB says, sorry, just don't like yellow. Oh my gosh, how dare you. Hawks subscribed at tier 1. Thank you so much. You have pushed me one step closer to buying my set. Very cool. Alright, you know guys, that's only the key sets, and we've already covered 9 things. Let's talk about keyboards now. Let's see, how many keyboards are we covering today? What keyboards are actually ending? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 keyboards. There we go. 6 keyboards. Our first keyboard of the day. As usual, I'm trying to do this in chronological order. This one is expiring in roughly 3 days. I present to you the Mark 65 from Board Source. So this is a $250 kit. And I've never actually heard of Board Source. This might be one of their very first group buys, but check it out. Check it out. This is a 65% keyboard with some underglow. Image failed to load. What? What's going on? Okay, never mind. Let's not click the forward button. Let's just click these guys. There we go. So the Mark 65, the Mark that they're talking about is this guy right here. This circular thing to the right of the up arrow key. Right there. See that is the mark that they're talking about. Here we go. They've got polycarb options too. All these renders look really nice, to be honest. Look at that, all that RGB underglow. There we go. Image failed to load. What? Come on, Mark 65 board source. That failed to load too? What? Okay. Oh my gosh. Why? Why would you not make your images load on your group buy page? Why? Why would you do this? Okay. Anyway, regardless of that, this is a unlimited group buy, and this will remain open until October 27th, actually. And let's see, let's take a look at some of the specs. Where's that spec sheet here? Spec sheet, where are you? Overview, here we go. Specifications, 65% with offset arrow cluster, mass approximately 620 grams, or with PCB and caps it goes up to 850. You have your option between aluminum and polycarb. It is a gasket mounted plate, fully assembled SMT hot swap PCB, split space compatible, ISO ANSI compatible, split shift, split backspace, 5-degree tilt, RGB underglow, and QMK compatible. Hopefully it's also VIA compatible, because as some of you may know, even though VIA is a GUI for QMK, not all QMK powered boards can be made VIA compatible. So hopefully this is VIA compatible. You didn't really specify it. There's also no mention of ESD protection. Here, let me just do a quick search. Nope, no ESD protection mentioned at all. 250 bucks for a 60%. That looks relatively good. Would I buy it? Probably not, because I already have some 65s coming in. But for 250 bucks, I think this is a very good deal. Most orders shipping within 1 business day. That's kind of misleading, especially if you're joining this for the first time. Oh my gosh. Let's say, if you guys are interested in this, you have until the 27th to make your purchase. Please click that link if interested. Out of curiosity, how many people on stream right now are actually in on this? Rice SB says, got one for my dad. Nice, nice, nice. DJ Ben says, I got one. Thicky Jimmy says, I am. You guys doing aluminum or polycarb? Tofril does already in for PC and FR4. Nice. Nigiki's doing it too. Cool, cool, cool. Gavin Go says, Mark 65 doesn't feel appealing. FR4 plus Alu, PC for me with the 5-degree. Nice, nice, nice. Technical code says D65 is more appealing. You got one. FR4. Very cool. Well, best of luck to these folks, and hopefully they hit their mark. Once again, click that link if interested. Next board on our list is expiring on the 30th. This one's all the way from KBD Fans. Did I just... Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, there we go. This is... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Apparently KBD Fans has a new has a bot. Has a bot on their website, and it's called Alan. Hi, I'm a bot working for... choose one of the options. But here, how do I get to go away? Go away, bot. Go away, bot. Let me just refresh the page. There we go. There we go. That's better. All right, this is the Bella. The Bella is a 75% keyboard with... Go away, bot. Here, maybe if I lower the screen size. There we go. There's the arrow key. There we go. Here we go. See, okay, so the Bella is a 75% keyboard with separated out arrow keys and rightmost column and F row. But the one thing that people have been completely polarized about this for is this guy on the bottom right. This is a switch opener in the shape of, some will argue it's a cat, some will argue it's a dog, but according to Wei, it is indeed a dog. So for all of you cat lovers out there, myself included, do not buy this board. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, it's a dog, not a cat. And honestly, I was so into buying this board just because of that cat. That was the only reason I wanted to buy the board. So when he took that away from me, I was like, all right, not buying this board anymore. Not buying this board at all. But yeah, it's got USB-C, and given KBD fans' track record, it's going to have QMK and VIA and ESD protection and all that good stuff. Board retails for $259. You have the option of a soldered or a hot swap ANSI or a hot swap ISO. When this group buy first started, they did have some in-stock units. All but the soldered versions are now out of stock, but you can still join the group buy. Let's see. Here we go. Case, you got options of black, gray, E-white, purple, deep blue, green, silver. You can do extra switch openers, either in red, purple, or blue. All that good stuff. All that good stuff. The green actually looks pretty good. It's a very unique color green. The purple, I don't think I'm a big fan of that purple color, especially since I can barely see it. Jomi says, it's a cat in my heart. Oh my gosh. You know, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, no, it's not a GMMK, it's a key cult in my heart. Doesn't matter what anyone says it is, it's a key cult. Alright, anyway, if you guys are interested in this Bella, and you can accept the fact that it is indeed a dog, not a cat, please click this link before October 30th. So even though this group buy occurred much later, or started much later than the Bella, this one's also expiring the same day. I believe people mentioned this in chat earlier when we were talking about the Mark 65, but this is the D65, also from KBD fans. Check it out. The D65 is basically a gasket mount version of the KBD 67 with exchangeable blockers. So this uses the exact same PCB as the KBD 67, so that's KBD 67 Mark II and KBD 67 RGB Mark II, V1 and V2. Yes, I know, it's like really confusing, but it supports all those PCBs. There we go. What I'm curious about though is I don't think I've ever seen or typed on a gasket mount that will have the plate secure the PCB with screws, because that's what I'm assuming is going to happen here. No, we'll see. We shall see. Like, I actually wanted to go for this variant because I like yellow. I was gonna go for the E yellow, but I gotta save up for other stuff such as GMK Grand Prix. At least that logo looks much better this time. That looks like a much better logo than the KBD67 one. Iceman says, I'm guessing this PCB won't allow RGB controllable and via just regular keys. Yep, just regular keys. Only, as far as I know, only Wilbus boards allow for via in-switch RGB control. Let's see. So this board goes for $329. You have options for the plate: soldered PCs, soldered brass, soldered E-white, hot swap, brass and E-white. And like the Bella, you've got in-stock options as well, which are also available during the group buy phase. All this stuff. So many options. So many options. No, I've thought about buying this to like replace my KBD67, but I'm like, no, maybe I'll just get rid of my KBD67. Not sure. Not sure at all. Like the white looks pretty good too. I'm not sure how I like that removable blocker though. That's probably the one thing about this design that I'm like, don't really like. See, technical code says, what plate do you recommend with the D65 Alu case? I think it depends on how much flex you want. Like if you want a lot of flex, I'd go for the FR4. If you want something a little stiffer, stick with aluminum. And if you like the sounds to be a little bit more on the bright side, go with brass. My only experience with the gasket mount boards has only been with brass. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm like literally lying right here because I have a gasket mount board right here and this has FR4 and I've been liking it. So yeah, I take back what I said. Oops, I just knocked my mic. There you go. It's like, let's see, no KB says, why would you remove the blocker? Why would I remove the blocker? Because it looks ugly. I'd rather it have like a solid blocker right there rather than that. Like, I think someone on the KBD fans Discord explained it to me that it looks better on a polycarb, because with the polycarb you can replace that with an aluminum blocker. And I'm like, okay, maybe. I can't exactly visualize it, if you know what I mean. Anyway, if you guys are interested, you have until the 30th to purchase this. There we go. If you are interested, click that link before the 30th. Next up is another board ending on the 30th. This one's been in group buy for a while actually. Here we go. Boom. All the way from down under, the RamaWorks U80A Sequence 2 for $400. This is a very beautiful TKL board, and as usual with all of Rama's offerings, you have quite a few color options. You got sage, yolk, soya. I've always been interested in his yolk color. Let's see. Yeah, you've got hot swap and solderable options. Let's see. Pre-order ends October 31st, actually, not the 30th. Product info page. Let's go look. Let me see all of the options. Mute mount, in-switch RGB LED, switch socket, solderable option, PCB compatible with QMK firmware and VIA. This is one of the PCBs you can actually control the RGB in-switch using VIA. All that stuff. Let's see. Contents come with top enclosure, base, mute dampening layer. It's so great that he includes all of this information about about all of the screws. If you guys caught my Saturday build stream yesterday evening, you'll know that I was about to finish my customer's KBD75 only to realize that there were no screws in the box. So I was like, I can't finish this board. And what's worse is we didn't know what the screws were. So I am very appreciative of Rama including the exact number of screws and exactly the type of screw that is needed. Look at all that. Very cool, very cool. Let's look at a few more renders. It's the renders that like really get me here. Soya. I'm assuming this is the Stealth. Gray. See. I don't know which one the gray is. Which one's the gray? Moon. The gray is the moon. This is the yolk. And this is the sage. Very cool. Very cool, cool, cool. Ooh. You know, as much as I like Rama boards, I have still not bought a Rama board. But maybe one of these days. One of these days. I've only met Rama once. Alright. If you guys are interested, definitely hit this up on the 30th. The technical code says, Merlin, I got both soya and yolk. Dang, 800 bucks off the bat. Oof. But yeah, more power to you. As usual, click that link in chat which I just provided if you are interested in purchasing this board. Next up is, yeah, it's also ending on the 31st. Might not interest you guys, but check it out, check it out. This is a board that, not from a common vendor that we know. Santeria says, you met Rama. I met Rama during the 2018 Seattle meetup. I met both Rama and Kate. There we go. This next board is from Velocifire, the Velocifire S58. Check it out. You know, Velocifire is starting to get into like having more custom keyboard designs like this. Like, by custom keyboard design, I mean designs that are inspired by our custom keyboard community. Bacon and Tuna says, today I learned Kate is a real person. Yeah, if you guys want to see what Rama looks like, just look up my Seattle meetup video. I think it's the 2018 one, 2018 winter, or was it summer? Well, it was all at like the Living Computer Museum, all that stuff. But yeah, look at that. So despite it looking like a board that's within our custom keyboard community sphere, this is still very much like check it out. This is a carbon fiber plate. This is still very much a Velocifire board. Wow, look at that. Here, let's go look at all of these specs. Top mount. You have WKL or HHKB layout. Pure copper bottom base. I wonder if it's treated or something. Oh, it says, which will naturally oxidize. No thanks, I do not like oxidizing things. Also supports ISO and split backspace. PCB, soldered PCB with the Type-C interface. And check this out, QMK. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think I've seen any of these boards come in though. Keyboard angle 67 degrees. The price is actually $224 to $260, including PayPal fee and shipping for most countries. That's awfully cheap. Very interesting. High resolution images here. Let's click on the high resolution images. If it loads, of course. Oh, it's just Imgur. You don't want your weight to be green? I think there are methods to prevent copper from oxidizing. Like, I think you could put like a clear coat on it or something. Yeah. I'm more interested in the cat. Like copper patina. Like, to be honest, the board doesn't look bad. It actually looks fairly decent. It looks like a tofu. Yeah, it doesn't look bad, especially if they're offering all these unique plates. I think it would be cool. Look at all that. That looks nice. That's the WKL. Though I wish that they would have provided a standard layout option or even just a Sangan option. Step up from tofu. Whoa, 21 more images. Like, I can't tell. These almost look like they're real. Could be real, right? Could be real images rather than renders. The corners are softer than a tofu, says Jace. Interesting. You know, that copper bottom really interests me. S58, not from Sam. I don't get that. Is that supposed to be like an inside joke that Velocifire has? Interesting. Well, if you guys are interested in the Velocifire board, you have until the 31st to make this purchase. So click on the link that I am posting in chat. Like, honestly, how bad can it be? Like, it's got a lot of custom features. Do they have ESD though? Nope, no mention of ESD anywhere. Oh, Bebix Babies, that's the name of the designer. See, okay, that's what I don't get. It says designed by Sam, but then the back of the board says not from Sam. That's confusing to me. See, that says not from Sam, so I don't know. Don't know. But yeah, click that link before the 30th if you guys are interested. And oh my gosh, it's been an hour since I started. And we are still not done with ending group buys. Holy cow. Here we go. Yeah, lost in translation. It's a joke that is lost in translation. Supposedly not from Sam is the brand name. Don't know. Anyway, this next one is kind of a doozy. It's just a Google Docs form with some pictures in it, so hopefully it shows up well. This one is the... Wait, that's not it. Do I not have it? Here we go. Let's just post it here. There we go. This is the Zigzag Crepe Cake. The Zigzag Crepe Cake Case. Say that 10 times fast. Zigzag Crepe Cake Case. Zigzag Crepe Cake Case. Zigzag... Blah. Can't do it. But yeah. This one closes on October 31st. Here we go. Let's see. Thicky Jimmy says Pikachu 60. Is that what it's being called? Yes, it is, actually. Look at that. Look at that tail. Super cute. Oh my gosh. Acrylic layered case. Interesting. Let's see. What are the options here? What are the options? You get Please note, this group buy is for the case and plate only. Okay. And which case would you like? For 180 bucks, you get clear acrylic case, so 3mm clear acrylic plate. For 40 bucks more, you can get an aluminum plate with it. For 20 bucks more, you get a polished brass plate, non-PVD. For back to 180, pastel acrylic case with acrylic plate. Okay, so it's basically like the same thing, just in different colors. Interesting. Okay. 240 bucks. That's... I feel 240 bucks is a little too expensive for that. What do you guys think? I feel like it's cute. It's definitely cute. But 240 bucks? What do you guys think about this? Very expensive for a tacked acrylic. You probably mean stacked acrylic. It's high for stacked acrylic. You can get the 180 acrylic. Not really your cup of tea. Are you sure that's USD? That is a good question. But look, it does say USD. I think that may be AUD, not USD. It does say USD though. So, you know, unless there's some other meaning for USD other than United States dollar. United Siberian dollar. Inagiki says, maybe if it came with the PCB. I absolutely agree with that, because this is 240 does seem rather pricey. But yeah, if you just absolutely need to get this and you like it, click that link and join in before October 31st and you should be good. Alright, last item on our list is not a keyboard, not a key set, but a switch. And keep in mind, we are still on ending group buys. I've expended an hour and 10 minutes and we are still on ending group buys. This is the V2 Rara tactile switches for $6.99. Here we go. Let's see. This is improved housing for reduced stem wobble. Let's see. What can we... Additional information. These are JWK manufactured switches. It's got a nylon bottom and a PC top. Stem material is palm and the spring is 63.5. Thick talk DL spring. I know that the NK Silk Yellow also uses a 63.5. So I wonder if it's the same spring as the NK Yellows. Let's see, No KB says another JWKB color. That's probably it. That's probably it. But yeah. Do I like the color? Do I like the color? I do actually. I like that light blue. Looks pretty nice. I think if I bought this, it would match with my NK65 Bloomin'. Maybe. Let's see. But I'm also not big on tactile anymore. So who knows? See, Burgers Latro said it's basically an alpaca. I'm gonna say no because an alpaca is linear. There we go. Yeah, this one's going on Ash Keebs. So if you guys are interested, click that link. You got until the 30th to make your purchase. Once again, this is a nylon bottom, PC top with palm stem, another JWK switch. Click that link if you need some fairly light tactiles. Whew! An hour and 10 minutes just to cover all ending group buys. Of course, I'm being a little chatty tonight as well. There we go. We can finally talk about starting group buys. Did you want another sip? Yes, she does. She wants another sip. There you go. Do you want the rest?
Sure.
Okay. You want to bring me another drink?
What do you want?
I don't know. Surprise me. All right. Solji says, I love how burnt out and unexcited people sound when they say another JWK linear. Oh my god. Yeah, that's true. Another JWK, but this was kind of like the same story a few years ago when it was, oh, it's another Gateron Switch, yada 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 yada. All that good stuff. DuPont says, what are you drinking tonight? I was drinking some Thai tea. You can always find out what I'm drinking by executing the !drink command. Earth Sojourner says, need hydrate wifey. Well, the wife isn't here all the time, you know? She's not here when I'm streaming most times, actually. Yeah. All right, let's see. How should we start this off? Let's start this off with a GMK key set that I am going to butcher the name of. Here we go. I'm gonna butcher the name. Please forgive me if you are Korean. But here we go. This is GMK Taegeukgi? Thai? I don't know, man. I don't know. But apparently this is the flag. This is the Korean flag. I tried. I know, right? I don't. Taegeukgi says T card. Taegeukgi. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce these things. It's hard for me to pronounce these things. But yeah. Before the name change. But yeah, this is the Korean flag. There we go. Welcome to the land of the morning calm. So these are what? These are two custom colors and one stock color. Very cool. Very cool. It's a red, white, and blue set. I think someone earlier in chat was saying, "Oh, too MAGA for me." Whoever said that might think the same of this set. To be honest, it does also kind of remind me of GMK Rocket, if you guys remember that. Or did GMK Rocket come out, or like was it SA Rocket? I think it was SA Rocket, right? But yeah, this reminds me. This reminds me of that. Let's see, you've got your... Am I just gonna be butchering names all evening? Gyeon. I think this is the Gyeon kit, the Re kit, the Gom kit, and the Gon kit. There we go. That's something I can read. Black Day. There we go. Black Day. I can read that. I can read those names. I do think that it looks nice. Red, white, and blue. Looks good to me. There we go. What board is this? I don't even know what board this is. T-Card says, unfortunate that it also looks like USA. Yeah, that's true. It's USA, I guess. The fact that it's got Hangul on it, it's probably maybe Koreatown, USA. Who knows? Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Look at all that. I like the rice bowl. I think that's a rice bowl, right? Solji says, it also looks like any country with a red, white, blue flag. Oh yeah, Solji, aren't you in South Korea at this moment? How do you feel about this set? I am very curious. King Friday says, it didn't look bad, just commonly repeated colors. Only novelties separate it. See, this can't be too MAGA because there are non-English symbols. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, it's like Koreatown in the US. Solji says, if I'm South Korean, you're a senior in high school. Well, dude, I thought last time you told me you were in South Korea. If I'm wrong, I apologize. Earth Sojourner says, the novelties will look nice on Magic Force, right cluster keys. Huh, I can see that. I can see that. There we go. Look at all these renders. So many renders, which is good. I like it when an IC or even like a group buy has all these renders. And oh my gosh, look at this dust mat. I might have to buy this dust mat. This is just so funny. This is so cool. Though I do feel if I put a keyboard there, it's gonna cover a lot of the side dishes. Yeah, it's like if you put a TKL there, like, okay, I wonder if he's got renders with the board on it. Nope, he doesn't. He does not. Does he? Yeah, there's no renders of the desk mat with an actual board on it. It'd be like you're eating your Keeb box art. I don't see too many people post box art, so this is cool. This is cool. Collaboration with Salvin. Interesting. Can we have the old GMK trays? I need to get rid of all my old GMK trays because I absolutely hate them. I should probably list them as part of my fire sale. Here we go. Let's go look at prices really quick. So it looks like this is going to go on TX keyboards, 142 for the base set, 70 for the Hangul Mono. Ooh, I have a drink. What is it?
Tea.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Ooh. What kind of tea?
Mandarin mimosa.
Mandarin mimosa. Ooh, okay. I don't think I've ever had this one before. Ah, it's too hot right now. I'm gonna let it cool down for a bit. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Novelties are 45. Black days 15. Desk mats are 17. I am definitely gonna get that desk mat. Koiki says, how long has this stream been going? We literally just started the starting group buys. But it's going pretty long. End of the month and start of the month is usually like this. Lots and lots of stuff to cover. Anyway, speaking of taking a long time, here we go. Click on that link to find out more information, and definitely check out TX keyboards when you're ready to buy. And that, I think, is the only key set that is starting this week. That's the only key set. We're gonna move on to keyboards now. Keyboards. Here we go. The first keyboard on my list is starting tomorrow, October 26th. This is, I actually covered this on my interest check show. This is the Pizza 65. Check it out. Another 65% board created and designed in Italy. Check it out. 7-degree angle. You know, fancy pizza logo. And yeah, so this board is meant to fit like a lot of your typical what do you call that? All your typical 65%, but I will have to say that given the fact that it's got a blocker right there, it's not going to fit something like a KBD 67 Rev 1, Rev 2, you know. I think this is more, this might fit a Savage 65 PCB, possibly a KBD 67 PCB. What else? Like you need to pay attention to the blocker and the USB port, which is located in the top left. So anything that roughly fits that, there's a good chance that it will work. However, if you don't want to take the risk, this also comes, well, you can opt for the premium PCB option. Premium PCB option has ESD protection, overcurrent and overvoltage protection, which is still not common in our community, where we are barely making it to ESD protection. The next thing that we need to do is overcurrent and overvoltage protection. It's got an ARM microcontroller, which is another good thing to have. It's got QMK and hopefully VIA as well. As I said earlier, even though VIA is a GUI for QMK, not all QMK compatible boards can be made to work with VIA. However, if you guys take a closer look at this PCB, you will notice that those let's say those LEDs are south facing, which is good. Let's see, I can't make it any bigger. Let's see, Phantasmal Cat says, how hard and expensive is over voltage protection? Over voltage protection is probably going to be, I don't know, probably the same cost that ESD costs. Let's see, any PCB designers on chat who can back up what I said there? Zark, are you on? Oh, there we go. Zark saying it is cheap. Awesome. Thank you. I am not a PCB designer. I one day hope to be, but that will require a lot of effort on my part. But good thing it's cheap. Good thing it's cheap. Yeah, let's go look at a few more renders here. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, so another reason why I like this board is I like the seamless design. I like the seamless design a lot, actually. Look at that, look at that. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. Pizza keyboards. And he does have prototypes. He does have prototypes. Looking pretty good. The thing with seamless design though is that I feel like there are quite a number of boards that have this look already. Especially the NK65. So just looking at it from this side, it almost looks like the aluminum NK65, to be honest. Zark says ESD protection chip is 16 cents. Voltage protection is 3 cents. Wow, that's cheap. That is cheap. And Zark, for those of us who do not know what overcurrent and overvoltage protection is, would you mind briefly describing why you would want these things? While I attempt to sip my really hot tea. That's still way too hot to drink. Why is that Z key backwards? Good catch, Duncan Yo-Yo. That is definitely backwards. You're right. I wonder why they didn't catch that. Ah, there we go. Basically, they are there to deal with voltage spikes so that it doesn't fry downstream chips. Overcurrent is to make sure it doesn't burn PCB traces. Ah, both those sound very, I would argue, mandatory for keyboards that are meant to last a long while. Alright, let's continue. These are more of the same prototypes. They still did not fix that Z key. Oh my gosh, Duncan Yo-Yo, good catch. Totally did not see that the first time around. There we go. Yeah, and get this. Okay, so what really caught my attention on this was the, here we go. These guys right here. Basically, if you buy this, the board will come in a pizza box shaped container and will contain stickers such as these. Like, honestly, I might reach out and be like, I might not be buying the board, but can I buy stickers? Can I buy these stickers? Because these are really cool. These are really cool. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, this one is starting on October 26th for $250. Will they come with garlic butter? I'm gonna say no. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Click on that GCAC link to follow along with the rest of the discussion. Possibly join it, and yeah, please consider. Next up is another 65%. I think 65 is a very popular layout in our community these days. But the next one is another 65%. The Melody 65. Melody 65. Check it out, check it out. Prototype photos. Let's look at more prototypes. Look at that. Nice bezeled edges right there. Look at all that. A little too chunky for my taste, to be honest. But I'd say it still looks good, just maybe not for me. Depon says too much bezel. Lunchbox has picture frame Keeb. Yeah, I can see that. You could kill someone with this. I would argue that you could kill people with most custom boards in our community. Oh, look at that. That's a nice close-up of that edge right there. Very interesting. And apparently the bottom is all, what is this? Acrylic, polycarb, some kind of transparent plastic so that your RGBs can shine. Look at that. The front case has been cleaned up since these photos were taken. Okay. There we go. And apparently Mr. Nathan Kim has actually built one on stream. Very cool. Very cool. Colors offered are your typical E-white, black, gunmetal, navy, silver, burgundy, and midnight purple. Cool, cool, cool. Materials, full alu keyboard available, full polycarb keyboard available, and a mix between alu and polycarb. So I was correct, that bottom is polycarb. I will have to say that based on my experiences, I find that polycarb does not diffuse RGB light as well as, what do you call that? Frosted acrylic does. Let's see. Typing angle 7 degrees. Founders Edition available. Full brass bottom. Only 25 units. Ooh. Fancy, fancy. The PCB hot swap and standard solder. VIA compatible. And a daughterboard PCB for the USB port? Wow. Very cool. Box. There will be a nice custom magnetic box. Wait, what does that mean? A nice custom magnetic box? Probably he means like the flap. Like the flap is magnetic, so it lifts up like that. Probably. Let's see, alu bottom, alu top, and brass plate, 5.7 pounds. The brass Founders Edition is 11.5 pounds. Ooh, that is pretty heavy. What's included in the kit? All that good stuff. Oh wait, it's a KBD67 V2 that's in it. So I'm gonna have to ask this. The fact that it's a blocker, it's probably the KBD67 Mark II that's in it. No, wait, that doesn't make sense either. Because look, what PCB is this? It's underglow. So the only KBD67s that I know of that has an underglow is going to be the original KBD67 Rev 1 and Rev 2. Huh. Interesting. Okay. And those don't have ESD protection. Unless there is some new version of the KBD67 that I do not know of. But yeah, this, if it's really gonna be the underglow variant of the KBD67, this won't have ESD protection. Static HS or lied in the renders. Possible. Very possible. There we go. Release info. 500 base kits available. 25 Founder Edition kits available. Unlimited extras. Koiki says it's running through KBD, so probably a new PCB. Okay, so let's talk about this. A new PCB. They have KBD67 Rev 1, KBD67 Rev 2, KBD67 Mark II soldered, KBD67 RGB Mark II Rev 1, or V1, KBD67 Mark II RGB version 2. So that's 5 different KBD67s already. So if they add, it just doesn't make sense if they add a 6th one to that. There's just too much. Too much. Too much here. Other photos or details. Ooh, underglow RGB examples. Okay. Now we can see that. Okay. That's a new PCB. Oh my god. As some of you know, I frequent the KBD fans Discord quite often. If this is in fact a brand new PCB, this is the customer support is going to be horrendous. People are gonna be like, which KBD67 do I have? I don't know which one. Not good. Not good. Okay. I have seen a PCB that looks like this before, so I would imagine that this is a KBD67 Rev 1 or Rev 2 that they've modified to take a daughter board. And if you guys have been following along with the Tofu V2 that KBD fans recently had, they had a ribbon cable and a different kind of cable, and they like switched the cable in between versions or something like that. So hopefully they have that all fixed up in this, because if they mess that up again, that's gonna be really bad. What is that wire for the daughter board? Dental floss? Yes, dental floss. That bottom row is a nightmare. Yeah. It could be an update to the 67 PCB. So yeah, this will be a 6th PCB that people have to worry about. Anyway, it is getting late. Let's move on to the next board. But if you guys want to follow along with the discussion and want to join the group buy, you have until the 26th, or the 26th is when it starts. Base model goes for $239. Please click that link for more information. Next up is another 65. Baby Mateo Redeemed Hydrate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't drink as much as this because the tea is still so hot. But here we go. Next board. Here we go. Apparently, the Bauer 2 starts on October 28th. We are excited to announce that Bauer 2 is ready to go. There we go. There we go. As of this time change, there are a few design changes. Bottom enclosure, compression control pillars. Such a fancy term. Compression control pillars, which I think in layman's terms are just what? Alignment pins? Is that what it is? Alignment pins? Is that? Let's see what else. The plate. Updates for the pillars and taco bumpers have been added for separation from the pillars and alignments. Okay. Plate sits on neoprene strips with taco bumpers. What is a taco bumper? He should talk about it some more. See, Zoo says, no, they are pins that keep the compression of gaskets consistent. Ah, okay. There we go. All these differences. Cutouts for the compression control pillars to sit have been added. Very interesting. Full unit. Place top enclosure on top. Flip over and tighten screws until the top and bottom enclosures meet. Okay. Bauer 2 bottom. There we go. Explanation of the compression control system. Looking pretty good. Updated bottom design. This is a lot of literature, which I think is great. Because more often than not, like you read about a board that has a V2 and you're like, what's the difference between the V2 and V1? Why would I want to buy the V2 over the V1, right? So this is good. This is very well documented. It's quite impressive. Good job, Dixie. He's even got a changelog. Very cool. Hardware drive style changed from hex to Torx. Okay. Anodizing will be used instead of Cerakote. Okay. Very interesting. How much? That is a good question. I don't know. Doesn't really specify a price here, but I think at least 400. See all this, everyone commenting already. But yeah, this is so many 65% this year. So many 65%. Who knows? Maybe I'll try for one. Maybe I'll try for one. I like Dixie. Alright, there we go. If you guys are interested, please read up more on details of the Bauer. But it is starting October 28th. Right there. Alright, let's see. What other boards do I have? Ah, we're finally at our last one. It's about time too. The last board I want to talk about is something that everyone's been waiting for the longest time. Here, let me post the Geek Hack page. And then I'm going to post the actual Canon Keys page. This is the Satisfaction Round 2. Satisfaction 75 Round 2 coming out October 31st for $480. Check it out. Group buy opens 11 a.m. Eastern on Canon Keys using custom checkout. Limit 1 per order. Group buy closes on November 6th. Given by my experience from round 1, this might go faster, but they do have 1,000 units available this time as opposed to what, 250 last time, if I'm not mistaken. Will cost $480, including a custom knob by default. Estimated delivery Q3 of 2021. Very cool, very cool. Look at that custom knob right there. I would love to have had that knob with my V1. Dupont said, Looks so nice, but I already bought the 7V. I bought the 7V as well. So yeah, look. Looks like that ginormous USB port has been reduced, so it's not so large anymore. Still too large for my taste, to be honest. Let's see, quite a few other improvements, such as an improved ESD protection. Honestly, I did not have any ESD issues with mine, but I know it was quite rampant with other customers. What else is new? Ooh, very pretty. No, if anything, I might just buy these knobs and put them on my guitar. Because they look cool. They look very cool. What colors will it be available in? Deep Ocean Blue, Cloud White. So Cloud White was a very limited option back in round 1. I think there was only like 25 made or something. You got Pirate Black now, Seaweed Green, Mermaid Purple. So all colors are available this time around. Let's see. Ilum KB will be the proxy vendor. Cool, cool, cool. Custom Satisfaction 75 carrying case. The very first Satisfaction came with a cloth carrying case, and I remember him bringing it to the Seattle meetup, and I was kind of like, for a board like that, just a cloth carrying case. So hopefully it's gonna be like all the other boards that he's sold. Let's see, round 2 PCB has conductive foam for ESD grounding, authenticity card. Cool, cool, cool. All this good stuff. Will there be build streams? There we go. Quite a few. Can I see more photos? Yes. I want to see more photos. Here we go. I really like that knob. That's really fancy. Pretty, pretty, pretty. OLEDs. I like it. I like it a lot. Can you just get the knob alone? I don't know. Maybe I'll just contact someone and be like, hey, did you get a Satisfaction? Yeah. Hey, if I give you some money, can you get me a knob, please? I'd like to put it on my guitar. Let's see. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Man. I like how he made that smaller, but it still looks ugly to me. He should have made it form fit. Like, I know it's supposed to like look like where the cannons come out on a ship, but I don't get it. I don't get it. Olive. GMK Olive looks good on that. Okay, looks like it's the same design as round 1. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe none of these brass pieces, the plate and the weight, have any kind of coating, so they will oxidize in time. So if you don't like, or yeah, if you don't like patina on it, then you might want to do some protective coating or something. Load 9 more images. So many images. Say Zarxas, 1 more board release this week. Ah, okay. Send that to me in chat so I don't forget later. Oh, what is this? It's on an easel? Cool, cool, cool. Out of curiosity, does anyone in chat own a Satisfaction right now? And if they do, has the OLED issue been fixed? Like, does the OLED turn off after a period of time, or does it stay on as long as the board is plugged in? The reason I ask is because OLEDs have burn-ins, which I learned from Zark here. So if you do leave this on indefinitely, you'll have some burn-in. Oh, that blue looks really good. Alright, that's it. That is it. If you guys are interested, in this, definitely hit up this link and fight with 999 people on October 31st. Zoo says there's a QMK setting one can set to turn off OLED after a timeout, but you still have to code on that. That's the thing. It's not part of the original. It's not part of the default firmware. If I know. Mion says looks cool. Since I got the 7V, I'll pass. All right. Next up. It's time for all of you guys to help me. Unfortunately, because we are. Whoa, it's already 9:21. We're about 2 hours in. We are probably only gonna do, let's see. I'll do 3. Homie sent me something from Z Frontier. What is this? What is this? What information do I need here? Ah, okay, perfect. Okay, this one's kind of a weird group buy. Here, I'm gonna post this in chat. This one is from Homie. This is a Z Frontier group buy, and according to what Homie has said, this is the Mobula 80, and it seems like it's a China only group buy. It's a split plate gasket TKL, $375, limited time but unlimited units. And you can use a proxy to buy. Okay. Interesting. This is cool. That looks like it's so many parts though. Like, okay. Let us count thy parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 pieces alone for that accent. That's a lot. Yeah, this is $375. Interesting. All right, layout supported. Is that all the layout supported? Win keyless, nothing else. ANSI. Ah, there's prototypes. Perfect. Oh. Oh, look. I don't get it though. What is this supposed to be? What is a Mobula? Looks like it's a gear and a question mark. Yeah, it's like I don't get what this is supposed to be. It's cool, it's unique, but what is it? That's a clue for finding buried treasure. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Okay. You guys are interested, click that link once again. And thank you so much, Homie Zoned. Let's see, who's the next one here? Let's see, another one from Homie Zoned. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm only gonna show the ones that actually seem legit or people have sent me information on. Okay, this one's legit. This one's also on like Z Frontier. Here we go. This is the Concrete 60, made with literal, actual concrete. And apparently, according to Homie Zone, the group buy started today. Available in different styles, can start from $50. Will still be under 80. Will still be under 85 after proxy. Oh my gosh! Look at that. It reminds me of Jay's board. Actually, this is Jay's pen rail design right here, but it's all concrete. What the heck? This is funny. Oh my word. I'm not sure if you guys have seen my Seattle meetup videos, but we have one gentleman here in Seattle who made a prototype concrete board. It's probably the heaviest board at the meetup, and he's brought it several times. This is a much more refined version of that. But yeah, this is concrete. The concrete board. Oh look, it's a cat. I like cats. Okay, I wish there were more pictures of the actual unit, but here, this is it. This is a concrete board. I wonder how it sounds. That's pretty bizarre. Let's see. Homie Zone, are you sure this starts at $50 and will be under 85? What the freak? Okay, what does it say? Z-A-O-M-E. Xiaomi. Don't know what that means. Maybe it's the person. Like normally I don't like USB cutouts this big, but it's a concrete board. I can forgive this. I can forgive this because this is just this is just so bizarre that it's fine. Oh my word. That is so weird. I kind of want it. I've got this penchant for like weird boards. It's so weird. Let's see. Yuan price on each of them. Oh, there we go. RMB 359. Are you kidding me? There we go. 359 RMB to USD is $53.69. No way. That's $53. How much is this? $3.99? That's like what? Probably $60? Yeah, that's about $60. That's a $60 case. I want it. I actually legit want this board. Okay. I need to figure out how I can purchase this. This is crazy. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I am definitely gonna do this. Alright. Homie Zoned, thank you for sending that our way. Everyone else, click on that link for more information. Let's see. I did say I was gonna do like one more. Let's talk about this. This is from Dubsedan. This is the Keep Zone KZ75, 75% with split arrows and function row and rightmost column with a weight on the bottom. Very cool. Let's see, how much is that in US dollars? 220. That's about $260. $260. Okay. I do have to say this is not as impressive as the concrete board. Like, I'm sure it's a nice looking board, but just after seeing that concrete board and moving on to this, I'm like, man. Holy cow. Right, brass, aluminum, price does go up. You also have the option of a hot swap board. Oh, wait, I did not post it in link quite yet. Here we go. You can also buy extras. Let's see, what does this board feature? Expected to ship in early 2021. Anodized aluminum case, 7-degree case angle, sandwich mount, 1.6 kilogram unbuilt. Oh, DuPont says pounds. Oh, shoots. Let me check that price again. That's gonna be a lot more expensive. Well, not so much more expensive. It's $286. Base kit includes aluminum case, aluminum plate, solder PCB, brass weight, and rubber feet and screws. Group buy is unlimited. Just looking at this from the top down, this reminds me of the Idobao ID80, but knowing that it's sandwich mount and all that, it's probably going to sound much better than the ID80. Designed better too from the looks of it. Cool. Very cool. I like it. It's no Satisfaction 75, it's no 7V, but looks good. Looks good. Thank you very much, Dub Sedan, for sending that my way. Alright, as I said, that will be the last one I do, just because we are over 2 hours in already. The DuPont, never mind, defaults had add-ons, okay. Alright. Alright everyone, just as a quick recap of all group buys that are starting. Let's do this. I forgot how to pronounce it. It's the GMK Korean flag thing. And then, let's see what else. There's Pizza 65. There's... what board was this again? This was the Melody 65. Followed by the Bauer 2. Followed by the Satisfaction 75. Bacon and Tuna tipping 100 bits. Thank you so much. Followed by... let's see. What else was here? Stuff from the audience was the Mobula 80 right there, and then the concrete board, which is probably my favorite board right now, followed by the KZ75. Alright guys, if you are watching this on YouTube or will be watching this on YouTube, I will include all the links that we talked about in the description section down below. Most of them will probably not be the links I shared with you all today because they would have been updated by then. So thank you very much. Bacon and Tuna gifting a tier 1 sub to Technical Code. Thank you. Thank you so much for your generosity. And Florence 10 has also subscribed with Prime, subscribed for 2 months. Thank you. Alright guys, hope you have a good rest of your evening and a good start of your week. Make sure to check out this content on Tuesday morning, 9:30 a.m. PSD to watch the whole thing again, or actually just watch it on Twitch. But it'll be shortened and condensed once it gets to YouTube. Alright guys, thanks for joining in. See you next time. Bye bye!